Hey, what's up? This is Brian Pfeiffer with ExploringLasVegas.com. And I'm actually standing here in front of the entrance to BrewDog, a brand new rooftop club from the middle of the strip. This video is going to be all about Las Vegas rooftops, and I want to go through the best ones that we found and the ones that we work with and whatnot. There may be one or two that I miss in here, but for the most part, this is going to be your best rooftop bars in Las Vegas. And I wanted to start out with the newest, coolest one, which is the BrewDog. You can see the blue sign in the background here. You take the elevator up to the 3rd floor. You're going to walk up to a main level, which is the main restaurant level, and then there's stairs to go up to the rooftop deck, and the rooftop deck is amazing. So highly recommend you guys come out and check out BrewDog here in the center of the strip. It's brand new this year, and it's going to do really well. You'll see the rooftop in the video I'm showing here, so it's pretty awesome. So we're pretty excited to work with them. So let's get the rundown for the rooftop bars that I know about on the strip that we work with, and I'm going to start on the south end of the strip with the Terrace Afterhours. That's the rooftop on the Hustler Strip Club, and they actually do the Men of Kings of Hustler there. It's called the Kings of Hustler, and then the Terrace Afterhours on Fridays and Saturdays from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Beautiful rooftop deck. It's really nice when it's not cold out. Obviously, when it's cold, it's a little freezing, but you know, they do it inside mostly then. But during the summer months, it's beautiful. You get to watch the sunset come up at 8 in the morning party. It's a pretty rockin' tech house. It's decent. It gets pretty busy on warmer nights, and that's definitely a cool rooftop to check out. And then if you come a little bit further north on the strip, you're going to get to the Mandalay Bay, and you have two places in there. In the Delano, which is connected to the Mandalay Bay, you have the Skyfall Lounge, and the Skyfall Lounge is pretty cool. Nice views of the strip from the south end. And then of course there's the old Foundation Room. Okay, the Foundation Room has been around for as long as I can remember, probably since the Mandalay Bay's been here, probably 20-ish years. And they got a great view from the south end of the strip to check out the views from that end. Outdoor area with some seating outside, and then a cool little bar inside with a DJ, etc. And then if you work your way down from that end of the strip, the next one that I can think of is almost right across the street here from the BrewDog. That's over here at the old Waldorf Astoria. Okay, that's in my background here. The Waldorf Astoria's got a small little sky lounge, I think it's called, up there. And it's a pretty cool little rooftop spot if you want to stop up and have a drink with your significant other or bachelorette party or whatever. It's a cool little spot to stop at. Working our way down the strip from there, the next one I can think of is at the Cosmopolitan. That is the Marquee nightclub, which actually has a rooftop pool, and that's called Marquee Day Club, and that is actually a rooftop pool that's going to be outside, and on busier nights they open it up, and you get a nice rooftop view from up there, and it is outdoor, open air, and it's pretty cool at the Cosmopolitan. So Marquee Day Club, which is actually Marquee nightclub at night, and it's pretty cool. Most of the time when it's busy, it's open, and I would recommend checking that out. All right, if we go from there, we're going to go over down to the Paris Hotel. And the Paris Hotel has a cool rooftop called the Chateau. The Chateau Lounge is now, it used to be a hopping club with, a lot of crazy lines and whatnot, but now they've turned it into more like a lounge, and you have to buy agree to a minimum spend to get a table, and they keep it pretty upscale, and it's a nice little rooftop overlooking the Bellagio fountains, and it's not that expensive. You can get bottle service there for a very reasonable price for small groups and even couples and whatnot, and we do a lot of business with them. So the Chateau Rooftop Lounge, great view of the Bellagio fountains, definitely recommend. If we work our way down a little bit further, you're going to find the Cromwell, and on top of the Cromwell, you're going to find Dre's nightclub, and then connected to that is Dre's Beach Club. Okay, now Dre's Beach Club is going to be a rooftop pool, if you will, and at night they open up the full nightclub most of the time when they have a big artist, and you can go out onto the rooftop pool deck and get nice views of the strip. Okay, so the Dre's Rooftop nightclub, if you will, is a pretty popular place, and we do a lot of business there. It's mostly hip-hop and hip-hop artists on the weekend, and it's always really busy. Good party, good scene up there. If you go across the street from there, you're going to find the Omnia Terrace, which is inside the Caesars, and the Omnia's got a big main room, they got a hip-hop room, and then they also have the outside terrace, which is a rooftop terrace overlooking the center of the strip right across the street from the Flamingo. You get some nice views from up there. They usually have a deep house going on. They are open Thursday through Sunday, and then they're open on Tuesdays, and they usually open up the terrace on all the nights in the summer months, and then in the winter months, if it's busy enough on Fridays and Saturdays, they'll have the terrace open. If it's not, then it's closed because it's cold. But in the summer months, generally Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, even for the Latin night, they'll have the terrace open, and then Tuesdays. Okay, so it's a pretty cool place. Working our way a little bit west of the strip, there's going to be the Palms, and there's going to be the new Ghost Bar. Okay, the Palms has 2 towers, and there's actually a place called Moon on the top of the other one. They don't really use it anymore, but that's actually a pretty cool rooftop. I've been up there for a private event, but they do have the the rooftop at the Ghost Bar, which is a, it used to be called Apex, and then it was Ghost Bar, then it was Apex, now it's back to Ghost Bar. New owners of the Palms, and that's a pretty good view from up there. You get to see the whole strip from the center, from the west side of this strip, and it's pretty cool. And if you work your way north, before you hit Fremont Street, I'm talking on the Las Vegas Strip, the only other one that I can think of is there's a place called Ali 66 at the Resorts World. It's got a little terrace you can step out on and be outside, but most of the seating and stuff is inside, and they got a great view from atop the Resorts World from the north end of the strip looking south. Okay, so that's a pretty cool little spot we're going to be working with here shortly. So those are the main rooftop lounges that I can think of on the strip. Now let's talk about Fremont Street, because there are some places on Fremont Street that I would recommend if you want to go check out a rooftop. The Legacy Club at the Circa is a new place, and a pretty cool rooftop with a huge terrace. It does get a little windy up there, so it's not always open, but when it is open, it's very nice. It has some fire pits outside, very nice loungy upscale atmosphere, and it's very good, well done at the Circa. You can see the whole strip from way up north, and it's pretty cool. It's definitely a place I'd recommend checking out. I do have a link below, by the way, for all these places, so if you want to go ahead and book online, you can just click on my link and get a reservation. So that's a Circa rooftop called the Legacy Club. Across the street from there, there's a rooftop kind of terrace thing at the Golden Nugget called Troy Liquor Bar. Okay, Troy Liquor Bar is pretty cool because they have a big, kind of a small little terrace, kind of overlooks the whole Fremont Street, so it kind of feels like a Mardi Gras type of feel looking at the whole strip. You can check out the, the views from up at the, one level up from the main strip, Fremont Street Strip, and you can check out everything from Troy Liquor Bar. Cool little terrace up there. Check out if you like the rooftop with a little bit of a Mardi Gras view. Walking down the street a little bit to Fremont East, okay, you're going to find several bars that we work with. There are a couple other ones that I don't work with, but the ones I can think of that I work with is you got We All Scream. It just opened up recently. They got a really cool rooftop that overlooks the entire Fremont Street East. It's got a DJ up there, kind of wide open spaces, a couple tables for bottle service. Really cool spot, big, roomy, fun. They got a backyard patio there as well, and then they got a kind of a main room and they serve ice cream. Kind of cool. Right down the street from them, owned by the same group, Corner Bar Management, there's a place called Commonwealth, and Commonwealth has a really nice rooftop, kind of on the corner of a busy intersection there down on Fremont East. Got some nice views, some nice tables on the end, a DJ up there. It gets pretty rocking in the summer months. Definitely recommend checking out Commonwealth for a nice view. And then the other place that I can think of on Fremont Street that we work with is 700 Fremont, which is down about a block right across the street from Catania Park, where they got that big praying mantis thing that blows flames out of its ears or whatever. My buddy CJ runs that place or owns that place. It's called 700 Fremont. They made it into a nice, fun rooftop with a DJ right on the corner. Overlooks Fremont Street east from the one end, and you can get a nice little time up there on the rooftop. It's pretty rocking. All right, so those are the spots on Fremont Street and the Las Vegas Strip, and I want to just talk about the Las Vegas pool rooftops. If you guys want to check out a pool rooftop, you do have the Circa Stadium Swim, which is going to be up on Fremont Street. Huge pool, probably one of the biggest pools in Las Vegas. Massive screens for watching sports. Cool in the summer. It's open 7 days a week, 24/7. Heated pools. Definitely recommend checking that out if you want a cool rooftop pool experience. Something like you've never seen in just about any city in the world. You're gonna not see that, but you're gonna see it here. Okay, the Circa Rooftop Stadium Swim Pool is definitely cool. Make sure you check that out. Heading back onto the Strip, Tao Beach recently opened up this year. It was closed during COVID, and then it remodeled the year after, and it reopened up, and it's badass. It's really cool. You'll like it. It's definitely a place that I recommend. They have Alesso as a resident. They have all the Tao Group DJs that's kind of rotate in there. I've heard Martin Garrix make an appearance there. They got guys like Tyga. On Sundays, they kind of do a hip-hop thing. They are open Thursdays through Sundays, and it is definitely a recommended pool party. It's really cool, nice vibe in there. Good. They did a real nice job with the remodel. It was my #1 pool this year, so definitely recommend that. The next two rooftop pools I've kind of already mentioned, but I'll mention them again just so you guys know if you want to check out a rooftop pool. You got the Dre's rooftop pool, Dre's Beach Club, which is the center of the Strip, located in the Cromwell. Pretty cool. Definitely recommend that. And then it's more of a hip-hop pool party. And then right down the street at the Cosmopolitan is the Marquee Day Club, which is going to be more of like an EDM pool party. Occasionally they'll bring in a hip-hop DJ like DJ Mustard, but for the most part you're going to find Chris Lake and Lima and guys like Cedric Gervais. They're going to be playing at the Marquee pool deck. I think they were doing 7 days a week there at one time. I don't know if they cut it back to maybe like 5 days a week, but for the most part it's open up just about every day, and you can go in there. During the week it's got lower minimums. On the weekends it's pretty expensive. It's pretty high-priced pool deck, but That pretty much rounds out the rooftop nightclubs, pool parties, Fremont Street, everything you can think of rooftops in Las Vegas. Hopefully this video was useful to you and you can find what you're looking for here out in Las Vegas and you want to check out a cool rooftop. Make sure you hit me up. My cell phone's above, 773-459-8133 if you want to get into one of these places or check out one of my packages. That includes like dinner, limos, strip clubs, mail shows, all the kinds of stuff we offer. We kind of bundle everything up, make some cool packages. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel for more content if you like it. Make sure you bang that notifications bell to get notified when I put out another video. And I'm Brian Pfeiffer signing out here from the center of the Las Vegas Strip, right in front of BrewDog, new spot. And those are the rooftop bars, pools, and Fremont Street clubs. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.